Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's been a while since we've done a live stream. Hopefully, I'm not too rusty here. Welcome everyone. Below in cards, yes, we do live streams. So mainly for giveaways and special milestone, which hopefully getting close to one. Miguel, Rocket Hideouts, what's going on? Good morning, good evening. I think late in the evening where Miguel is, so thank you for joining us. And uh, coming into lunchtime for Rocket Hideout, so morning, afternoon. Super Insane, long time. Lady Viva, hello. I'm seeing a lot of Australian actually coming into the chat and coming into the stream, so I do appreciate that. Um, just a bit of catch up, I guess. Obviously, we've got some cards to give away, graded cards to give away, and these are the three for the February draw. And of course, as per usual, we are going to review the cards for March as well. I've got them out already. And as you guys know, over the span of the next 2 to 3 months, we are giving away some Charizard cards. So here's the first one, and then we've got two more to come within the following 2 months. And then this folder here, I don't know if I made excuse me, I don't know if I made big enough voice for it or big enough announcement for it. So apart from giving up some seal products that we promised to do, and I think we might switch out the seal product, or might just include some. We're thinking of giving away some of these. These are V-Star Universe, but in Chinese version. I just realized that a lot of people still haven't got their hands on V-Star Universe and want to open V-Star Universe. And the set is really fun to open, quite similar to VMAX Climax, but I think it's a little bit more fun because you are chasing for some really amazing art card. Personally, still like VMAX Climax better just because of the more trainer galleries there. So for our 7,500 subscribers giveaway, we are thinking about including some of these as part of our giveaway. In seal, unfortunately, they're not Japanese. The Japanese are crazy expensive, so we are just going to get some traditional Chinese boxes. This is a box that I've opened, and I'll show you guys, and you guys would have seen on our channel as well. These are exactly same art. In fact, the only thing that's different to the Japanese, you can say, is the back, because they do follow the back on the English cards. But other than that, they are, you know, exactly the same. Same art, same everything. So, you know, hopefully you guys will like it and enjoy it. So. We'll get a few boxes of these to give away, and this folder here, we are going to slowly start building this particular folder. I know we were going to do it, but the cards didn't arrive early enough or soon enough, but now they have arrived, so we're going to slowly open them, and then slowly fill this folder out. But I guess it's not a bad start already when you have a Leafeon and a Leafeon alternate art card here. So plenty of more spaces to come off. Obviously, I think the hits may not going to fill the whole folder, so at least there will be some space for you guys to put your collection in. So that's that. I think at the moment we are around 7,100 subscribers at the moment, and I again, thank you for every single one of you guys who subscribe to our channel. Thank you, and the some of the people here have been with us from the very start, and some of these people here are our Patreon members who are giving us that extra little bit every month to help us run our channel as well. So I cannot thank you and appreciate you guys more. thoughts on Triple Beat so far? What's up? How do I win? Let me just answer how do I win first. You do this particular giveaway is exclusively for our Patreon members only for the PSA cards. For the other stuff, make sure you just subscribe to our channel and help us get to 7,500. Thoughts on Triple Beat? So interesting you brought that up, Sabine, saying because prices are pretty crazy already, just because of one trainer SAR card. So we are getting. I'm just getting the calculator out. Boxes for us. How do I win? You were on mute for me. Sorry. Okay. My volume was down. For the PSA card, you need to be a Patreon member. For all the other stuff, just make sure you subscribe because that's for our 7,500 subscribers giveaway. Triple B, we are getting boxes for about 810 to 850. So if you divide the math, it's around $110 per boxes USD. That is absolutely absurd. Consider, I think these boxes are supposed to be around 6,000 yen. And 6,000 yen, if you do some simple math, should only be around 60 to 65 USD per box. So I am almost paying double for a box, and we have no idea why. And the only reason it explains it is because of the this special art trainer that has been reviewed. No other cards been reviewed. That's not nice. I think people are thinking this is going to be another Miriam. So basically, I don't know if they caught on Pokemon company or the people who is producing the Pokemon cards. Actually, while we're at it, I'm gonna open some of these so we can rip and chat, so we don't waste any time. And these, of course, all the hits for these will go into our binder there. So there you go. Yeah, I do agree to some certain extent. So if you look at the Miriam SAR at the moment, it has gone as high as 120,000 yen, but now it's coming down to about close to 100,000 yen. So it's dropped 20,000 yen, just like that, right? So we've got sort here. Yep, let's open these. I just forgot these are really hard to open, so we do actually need a pair of scissors. Yeah, so I think Pokemon may have caught on, and they said we are going to put a female trainer special art in every set. So this is going to be kind of a guaranteed sales for us. So I don't know if that's the thing. Does the Japanese card prices always drop as the English set come out? Absolutely not, Robert. Because at the moment, Japanese, how do I say? Japanese market, they don't really care about Pokemon anymore. If that makes sense. Actually, that makes sense for Pokemon cards. Because if you actually look at the Pokemon card prices, the actual Pokemon prices, they haven't really gone up except for exclusive promo. But our first hit here is a Lapras. But the trainer, so all of the trainer cards starting from black and white era, all the trainer full art I'm talking about, they have continued to go up and up and up and up and up. So there's no way but the thing is with the English stuff, English trainer cards, they're not going up. Well, not at the moment anyway. The English trainer full art card. So yeah, so that's where the difference between English and Japanese at the moment is it's the trainer, full art trainer card. It's absolutely crazy, and I probably shouldn't, and I keep telling people this, and I probably shouldn't give this advice to people anymore now because I don't know, I don't think I make such a big influence on the internet or on the within the community, but I think I started to tell people, hey, you guys, if you want to chase these full art trainer cards, you guys should look for the alternative English language, because Japanese is being so expensive, and if you genuinely like the card, go for the other languages. Uh, so now traditional Chinese card is really expensive, and then now English, some of the English stuff is really getting really expensive as well. Can I become a moderator? I can help with the chat. I think I can manage it, but thanks for your help in advance. I think I'm okay for the time being. I can manage it. Uh, there will be a backlash. Uh, exactly. It's interesting you point that out as well, Rocketire. Will there be a backlash? Because the Pokemon is so broad, right? The people who enjoys the animation, not like the people who enjoys the video game. There's people who enjoys animation. There's people who enjoys cards, and they don't really mix with each other for some reason. It's really rare. Like, I think someone like, I don't know. I don't know if I can call this, someone like myself can be regarded as someone who mixes, because I still watch the anime every now and then, and especially watching Ash's last bit of journey is very, very emotional. I do play the video games, obviously, like the cards. So, but other than that, some people they don't mix it together. Yeah, this is Korean Sword, and we've got Shield as well. Base we're opening up. We've get the Ghost Grass here. We are giving all of this away, by the way, all the hits. So it's just ripping some packs, and then obviously chatting as well. Looking for the Mani full art. I was just gonna say how crazy if it's a Mani full art. I mean, the Japanese card, I think, is worth about, correct me if I'm wrong, 60,000, 70,000 yen. Am I right? I haven't checked the Mani price, because I just don't get. This is the thing. I don't get the Mani card. Because it has been reprinted like 3 times, but then you can say that the same about the the Lily card as well, right? It's got reprinted 4 times or something like that, and then look at the prices for that card. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Because like I do notice as well, Pokemon is extremely popular with 8 to 10 years old, and there seem to be always a bunch of new kids, coming into Pokemon, and it's interesting as well. Like, once these kids get into Pokemon, they are head and toes fully immersed in Pokemon, like from, I don't know, like just obsessed with it, right? So it's really interesting. And meanwhile, I'm 36, 37, opening up Pokemon cards here in front of you all. So you can understand the wide range of audience, and Pokemon, till this date, I would say, it's not designed for me. It's not designed for majority of our audience. It's actually continuing to design for 8 to 13 years old. So, to your knowledge, let me just catch up on the chat a little bit, because I'm trying to even with V-Star Universe reprints, I feel they won't go down in prices. So here's what's happening. Here's what happened. What's going to happen with V-Star Universe reprint? You will go down a little bit, and I'm saying like maybe $10 in terms of USD, because there will be an overstock, and people are like, oh, you guys are reprinting that again. I might just get a few boxes, and then once Pokemon and Nintendo and say, all right, we're not going to reprint these. You'll see this. You'll start to see the prices climb. So the perfect example now is actually VMAX Climax. VMAX Climax is doing the same. VMAX Climax had about a 2 to 3 reprint runs, and prices in where I am got down to really cheap. But now they have climbed back up. So when I say really cheap, they were at around $400 per box. I think $450 per box. So let's say even it's $450, which is I think the standard pricing, right? So per box was only like $60. But now they've gone back up to around $650, and some store even selling it for $400. And now I think they're around $80, $80 to $85. Is Stonjourner VMAX here. So if you are thinking of holding some seal stuff, I don't think you can go wrong, especially with these sort of expansion set. So these ones here, these kind of expansion set. I don't think you can go wrong with them. I don't think you can go wrong with them, to be honest. They've wobbled that here. I'm not saying go out and go crazy with it, and I kind of, if the price is right, I just get an entire case and I put it in the storage, and then if it sells really high, then I will, if it the right price, then I'll sell it. If it's not, then maybe I'll rip it with my children one day. Maybe 5 years later, 10 years later, if this channel still exists, we can become a vintage Pokemon opening channel. If that makes sense. Alright, so hopefully that answers Bilal's and Cart's question about V-Star Universe. To your knowledge, is there a reprint of Japan SMV coming? I wonder what the stock level. There will definitely be a reprint, and I don't know when, but there will be a reprint. Just because when consider you got World Champs in August, World Championship in August, and the Miraidon and the Caradon is Miraidon in particular is a very playable card. So they will definitely be reprinting SV, and I guess it also kind of depends on what's happening with the following sets, and they've got about, I would like to say between now and August we've got about 5 months, and they've got about 3 to 4 sets in Japanese to come between now and then. So you really need to think about not only the collection side of it, but also the competitive side of it, because if a card is really popular, like the Miraidon, they will either reprint it or put it in a special collection box so you can get it for free. And it looks like the Miraidon is going to be one of those cards that very useful in the new format, for those who were wondering why. Because when you put down the Miraidon, it allows you to put 2 basic Pokemon onto your bench, and that is key and vital, and because then you can start putting a Regieleki V, or you can start putting your Marie onto the bench. Sorry, I'm talking about the competitive side. The card is really useful. I do see them going to be reprinting the SV, but by no means they're going to be cheap. So that's my philosophy, and there will be a lot of stock for them as well, to tell you the truth. Rocket Eye out. Adults have to guide kids, so it makes sense, better than some scammers and others. Yep, VMAX climbings are rising. Morning, Benjamin. Hope you're doing well. Yes, it is indeed early morning for us in Hong Kong. So, nice to have you to join us. How do I win? Will you just know, because this does not look like a giveaway. yeah, I guess you just have to stay throughout the stream, right? These are, I mean, I'm pulling out cards that are potentially for the winners. So, um, for our 7,500 subscribers, if you want to, I guess, instant win or win something today, I'm not sure if you will, because our Patreon members have already been set for the up and coming. But you can still, I guess, join our Patreon and look for our giveaway next month. It's crazy thinking that of the day that we're opening now will become finished. Yes, it will be. It will be. And I wonder, yeah. Just in here for the giveaway. I mean, it's all good. I appreciate it. It's when we do stream, we don't get a lot of people coming in. So I do appreciate anyone coming in here, lightening up the scene and lighting up the stream. So thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. So where is our guarantee hit for this box? We haven't seen it yet. So nope. We haven't seen our guarantee yet. We've got a lot of we've got a few double ups as well. So I wonder what the guarantee hit is for this particular box. So we're just gonna rip a box. We might even rip the shield as well. Bro, Korean doesn't have guarantees. Are you sure? Because when I open my EV Heroes, I opened 2 boxes of EV Heroes, and then they both got a hit. 101%. Alright. Alright. Almost all the time, you get an SR, but it's not guaranteed. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. It's not guaranteed. Wow, I didn't know that. I thought it's same as Japanese. You get a guaranteed. Nice. Alright, so we've got a Zacian full art here. So the Zacian full art will go into the folder. It will belong to one of you guys. Hopefully we'll get to 7,500 very soon. I think we are at 7,100 and something at the moment. 102, 103. So we're about 400 something away, right? Oh, 2 of them didn't have it. Oh, right. There you go. So we've got plenty of Korean cards to open, and so make sure you stay tuned. Alright, Hyper Potion, and then the Poltergeist here. I think that's a Mad Party Poltergeist, right? No, that's not a Mad Party Poltergeist. Okay. Alright. So, that's our first box. Just in time. Just in time. Let me sleeve these bad boys up and then put them in the folder as discussed. Might take a few more sleeves out. Yeah, so there are a lot of physical stores in Hong Kong. In fact, I think Hong Kong is probably one of the better. Okay, I'll take that back. I was gonna say Hong Kong is probably one of the better places for TCG, but you just can't beat Japan. Japan is really, really good. And when you go to Akihabara, and just a few places, they have a lot of cards. But Hong Kong do have a lot of physical stores for TCG, and as you know, in Asia, Pokemon is not the only popular TCG. So a lot of stores actually focus on other TCG as well. So for example, Yu-Gi-Oh, WS, Battle Spirit, Digimon, One Piece is really, really popular at the moment here in Hong Kong. So that's going crazy at the moment. I don't know why, so forth and so forth. So it is what it is. All right, I am struggling to open this folder. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I actually move all the hits together on one page. So now we're gonna start putting some of these in here. Yeah, so I mean, here's a question for everyone. Anyone here going to be going to Japan for World Championship in August in Yokohama? Here we go. Very, very nice here. Sashin there. Anyone in the chat are thinking about going to Japan for the World Champ? Unfortunately, no, Miguel. So, I booked hotels because because hotel surprisingly is one of those things that were getting really expensive. So Yokohama, I mean Japan. Okay, let's backtrack a bit. Hotels in Japan generally are pretty expensive, and then I don't know. I think prices for hotel kind of spiked. Oh, hello, John. What's going on? Just in time. We're just going to open this box and then we're going to announce the winner for our giveaway very, very soon. So welcome, Sharon. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. So I think for hotel, they are going to be around $200 per night, USD. So I was lucky. I booked some really cheap ones. Hopefully they are okay. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Are you going to compete, Benjamin asked? I am not good enough to compete. I am. Look, I try to be a little bit encouraging, but I'm genuinely very, very trash. Very, very trash when it comes to the competitive TCG. I don't think. I'm a bull. I just go run straight ahead. I have zero strategy involved in my game, and I just attack, which is kind of not good when you play Pokemon TCG or Pokemon video games. So, so I actually usually end up in the bottom 8 every tournament. Every single time I play, I end up in the bottom 8. So I don't know. I think about getting a coach, but yeah, I don't know. Like, and it's actually really frustrating because I guess age shouldn't matter. Age shouldn't matter. But I hate the feeling of losing to a 15 years old kid. That's all. Or someone who's substantially younger than me. All right, Sharon, I'll ask a few questions here. Vivian's Collectibles. No, I haven't seen her channel. But I am going to be opening up some Triple Beat. That's well, I say that now, but okay. Let me just say, I will be if I can get my hands on it. Because our channel is usually all about getting some packs, getting some boxes earlier, and do a review and do an opening for all of you guys. So we are going to be trying to do that. I have booked in 2 boxes, and as you know, part of being our members on our channel and part of being a Patreon member, you do get some exclusive as well. So we're trying to get a total of 4 boxes, 6 boxes. Yeah, 6 will be ideal at the right price, so I can open 2 to 3 and then give away the other 2 to 3 to you guys. At worst, I will just try to open, try to get 4 boxes, so at least I have 1 to open, 1 to give away, and then two to open for myself and two to give away to you guys. There you go. Insanely priced. So I am for the day of the competition for the world champs. I am staying at Yokohama, but I think I will either do like a quick before or after trip, and most likely I think I'm going to do an after trip and gonna go back to Tokyo, and maybe I don't know where, just maybe stay around Shinjuku, Shibuya, somewhere close to Akihabara, and Nakano as well. So those are the two places. Nakano Broadway, for those who are interested, is a hidden spot. So very nice. How often do you live stream? At least once a month. But as the Japanese products start ramping up, we will be doing a little bit more. Because we do generally, when we do live stream, we do it for giveaways. We do it for milestone celebration. Just so that it can be, I guess, fair when we draw the winners. It's not like we're drawing winners in the back, and then people wondering who are these people who won the products. So that's how often we're going to be doing live stream. Definitely a little bit more, a little bit later on. I think we have something here. Maybe Amani. No, isn't Indidi. We've got a Indidi right here. We've still got a good half of the box. So again, whatever I pull doesn't belong to me. It belongs to our lucky viewers at our 7,500 subscribers. Hopefully we get there very soon. Yeah, definitely. So I actually really like to stay in Shinjuku just because it is close to everyone and it's where things are happening as well. So I do generally like to stay there. Oh, here is Armani there. Cameron, hello. Hope you're doing well. Please give me some rares. Sure. I can't get any cards. I'm not. I'm just here for chat. Well, thank you for accompanying us here. Here we go. Oh, a Snorlax here. I remember pulling. This is like maybe 3 years ago now when I first started. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, pulling this Snorlax Rainbow Rare, and I was like, whoa! I don't think I will have the same reaction now when I pull this Snorlax Rainbow Rare. To tell the truth. And a Ace Bunny here. It is actually a really nice art card though, and I was actually really surprised that some of the VMAX, because this is a Gigantamax, and I'm actually really surprised that they didn't have more Gigantamax cards. Sorry, more Gigantamax Pokemon. Maybe they're gonna do a Sword and Shield too. I don't know. I just thought that for XY they had so many Mega Evolution. Here's the Snorlax V there to accompany the VMAX. So I would have thought they had more Gigantamax Pokemon. So what's my favorite Charizard card? Look, normally, okay, my favorite art of Charizard had to be some of the recent stuff, just because like the SAR stuff is really nice. The special art stuff. So what I mean is, the ones on the premium Charizard boxes, they're really nice. You can't like I know people's gonna say the vintage stuff gonna be better. I you just can't compare because when you have special art stuff, it's really nice. So for art, it's definitely some of the modern stuff, but I do like. Some people don't absolutely hated it, but the Neo Destiny Shining Charizard, uh, Neo Destiny Shining Charizard is definitely one of my favorite in terms of art. So my favorite Charizard card that I have has to be the one that I pull, a Japanese base set Charizard, and then I grade it, which got a pristine 10. So, and there's only, I think, around 20 of them in the world at the moment. 2021. I've seen PokeRef trying to sell it on eBay for about 20 grand, if I wasn't mistaken. 20 grand or 10 grand. 20,000 or $10,000 USD. I don't know if I ever wanted to sell that card. To be honest, it has some special meaning. I actually pulled it on a live stream. Put it on Halloween 2010. Sorry, 2020. 2020. Halloween 2020. So that's how special the base set Japanese Charizard card is for me. Which kind of I was gonna say, I know Miguel, I don't know if he's still here, but he's obviously joined us from a very, very early beginning. We used to open a lot of vintage stuff, but we stopped now. But hopefully we can, I don't know, maybe I'll open a pack or so. Nick has also been here when we were doing our vintage opening. We used to open some vintage packs. I have a small treasure box. You have a small box, hidden treasure. I still have that. There's still some packs left. Hello Nick, how are you? Nick were here when we used to do that. And then I realized that I opened way too many, and they were getting really expensive. And then I was like, maybe we'll just stop for a little while because I do want to keep some of these for a longer time. I don't know, maybe we'll open some when we get to 10,000 sub. Hopefully we get there one day. But we did actually do really well because I think for the base stuff we opened like a few packs and we hit 2 Charizard actually, not just 1, 2 Charizard. But the other one was a little bit damaged, and it's not damaged by myself, but it was more I think just the packs. Alright, going back into our folder. Here we go. And start filling it up. We'll put the Zamazenta here. I might reorganize it so all the like major SR hit will be on one thing, and then go from there. Alright. I probably can't see it on screen, but I am putting them together. Here we go. The Rainbow Rare Charizard from Burning Shadow is very, very hard to pull, I think, from what I know. So, we feel a few pages here. Again, this particular folder will continue to fill it up. We've got heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps and Japanese stuff, Korean stuff to open. And we are going to film it. And then, so hopefully stay tuned for the couple of next videos to come. We are going to open some Korean stuff and then film it. Alright. Here we go. Here is our cards for today. Let me see. Alright. So, for those who are playing at home, this is the small box that Miguel was talking about. this is where all the vintage packs are. Just a lot of loose items, lots of vintage stuff. For some reason, I have a jungle pack here, and then I have Japanese base. This Japanese jungle, and then this is Japanese fossil, Japanese rocket, Team Rocket, Jim, and then we have Neo Genesis, so Neo 1 in Japanese, and then we have Neo, I would say Discovery, Neo Destiny, and then we have my favorite, personal favorite, E-Series, and then we've got some of these older stuff, XY stuff. We've got one pack from the 20th anniversary, and then these as well. So these are the E-cards here. So if and when we get to 10,000 subscribers, we're gonna open some of these for sure. All right. So we are going to go with the order of the Ampharos, and then we'll do the Dark Magneton, and then we'll do the Charizard, just like that. So let me get a pen and get some paper so I could jot down the winners. John said, my opinion is don't open those. I know. Listen, I know. Unless you're looking for something, I'm not absolutely. I just want to open them, but I need to find a valid excuse to do it. But you know, maybe 10,000 subscribers is something to celebrate. So I think we will open at least one pack just for fun. But I do appreciate your helping me controlling my I don't know. That box is flex. It's a small box of flex. It's a small box of flex. I mean, I saw someone on Instagram who went out and purchased like all these Charizard cards and everything, and I was like, ugh, my little treasure box is a small box of flex. New Pokemon series, definitely going to be watching it just to see how it goes. I think, you know, as a Pokemon fan, when you've been with Ash for like 25, 27 years, yeah, it's just, you want to see what the next chapter looks like. I'll give a chance to the next chapter, so definitely we'll give it a go. But very, very sad that the Ash subs is coming to an end. But anyway, here we go. Let's go to our share screen with all of the name. Here we go. All of the names are here now. So we'll just give it a quick scroll. So for those who got 2 chances, the name double ups here. Okay. All right. Ampharos PSA 9. Let's shuffle it 9 times. I'm kind of bored with vintage opening. How many times can you watch people opening over and over again? I know what you mean. Yeah. Alright, here we go. 9 times here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, and 3 for our PSA 9 Ampharos. The winner is Joey Fonda. Congratulations, Joey. If you are going to be watching this video a little bit later on. We'll definitely contact you via Patreon, so make sure you stay tuned. Alright, that's one out. Next one is the Dark Magneton. Dark Magneton, which is also a PSA 9, so we're going to shuffle it 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. The PSA Dark Magneton belongs to Rainbow Fox. Congratulations. Alright, last but not least, the Sleeping Charizard here is a PSA 8, so we're going to shuffle it 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, here we go. Our last card here is the Charizard. Here we go. And the winner is David Lee. Congratulations, David. Here we go. So here, that's our 3 winners for today. Very, very nice. So we'll obviously contact you via the Patreon. Alright, here we go. So we do have another 3 cards for our March Patreon members giveaway. So the first one, we've all seen it. So this is the Charizard VMAX here, Premium Collection. This is another one. It's got a 9, so let's go a little bit closer up. Now the only reason I think it's got a 9, obviously you've got the corner here. So you've got the corner here. You've got and the other corner here. So generally, like, they were pretty bad shape when I opened these. So that's, I guess, the least that I expected. So we got a PSA 9, and then you can see here we've got a vintage Japanese back. So we do have another vintage Japanese card, and then another one here. So we do have a Shuckle. PSA 9, you can see the rainbow pattern there, very, very nice. Okay, and then we also have a Lieutenant Surge Magneton this time, so you can see it's another 9. Now, it's got a Holo Bleed as well. I do wonder why is it a 9. I think the centering is probably the only thing, the reason why this is a 9. So this is for our this is for our March giveaway for our Patreon members. So if you do want to look, this is something that we give back to our Patreon community because, you know, it does take something from their earning each month to support our channel, and I really appreciate the support, and this is the least that I could do to give back a little bit for our community. So some of you guys already talked about it. Triple Beat is going to be releasing within the next 1 to 2 weeks, if I remember correctly. I think it comes out on the 17th, if I'm not mistaken. I think it comes out on the 17th. So hopefully we can get a few boxes to open early as per usual and show you guys the opening. So make sure you stay tuned. And then hopefully we can get at least 2 boxes. One to give away exclusively to our Patreon members, and then one to give away to our viewers and subscribers. So that's it for today. Blake, thank you for joining. I'm doing great and hope you are doing well, and hope everyone has a wonderful day, especially if you are in Europe. Thank you for joining us at such a late hour, early morning, very, very early morning. And thank you for everyone who joined the chat, and hope you guys have a fantastic weekend ahead. and we will be back with a lot of Koreans opening next week. So I think we'll do about 2 Korean videos opening next week, and continue to fill that folder up for one of you guys. Maybe in this chat, or maybe watching a little bit later on. Alright, if you're opening up some packs today, may the God of Pulls be with you.